And you just gotta remember, when things don't work out the way you want them to, you just gotta try it again. Don't get frustrated or else it won't get done at all. Welcome to the vlog! The story of my vlog. Yes, this is the intro. This is today. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the vlog. It's another edition of the daily random vlog, where I'm trying to bring you guys something new, something different, something fresh every day. It's an everyday thing. Being that my life is not super eventful, being that my life isn't the most super entertaining of lifestyles, I try and come up with something new for you guys every day. And it's not easy, but I'm still here. And I'm having to re-record a lot of this, and it sounded really good last time, but apparently the camera wasn't recording, so I gotta try and remember what I said. So if you watched yesterday's vlog, you know that it was not a regular vlog either. This was me out on the hiking trail. It's footage that I had taken way back in the summertime. I'm pretty sure it was after my French River trip. I wanted to get out and attempt a nice hike. I wanted to produce a video of it for you guys, and I thought the footage had been deleted, and I ended up finding it. So yeah, it's a nice warm weather treat during this bitter, cold, nasty harshness of winter. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it made you feel a little bit warmer throughout this cold season. You know, it's like if you could just jump in the video, go do the hike again, feel that warm weather. Oh, wouldn't that be nice during the middle of winter? But don't worry, the warm is coming back. As for today's vlog, I'm gonna try and do something different yet again. Trying to change it up, trying to give you guys something new, something fresh, and if you guys like it, we'll do more of it. So today is gonna be a top 10 video. I'm not sure exactly what I want to put in for top 10, because I got a lot of favorite top whatevers. So let's have at it. So here are Random Andrew's top 5 places that I absolutely must see on planet Earth. Trust me, there's a few off planet Earth, but that's another top 5. Number 1, Norway. Some of the things that I would like to go and personally see, like I would love to just take an entire year even and explore every square inch of that country that I can. But that's not quite possible, at least not that I know of. So, resorting to the trusty notebook. Some of the sites are the Hedalstav Church in Notodden. Now forgive the pronunciation. I'm sure once I've heard it said once or twice by somebody from the area, I will know the pronunciation proper. You gotta see this place. It's gorgeous, and it's not the only church like that. They're known as stave churches, stave or stav churches, and these are just unlike any other kind of building or structure here on the planet, anywhere else. You don't see them anywhere else. So these are a must-see place in Norway. In northern Norway, there's a little town or village of Røros, R-O-R-O-S. It's a very old-timey, very historical feeling little village. If you look up pictures of it, you immediately understand why. I can't really describe in words why it appeals so much to me or why it attracts me there, but it's another one of those places I've got to see. Norway hosts some very, very unique looking hotels, and where they are is partially, let's say it's like 50% of what makes these places so unique. When you see photos of them, they're just out there. They're not surrounded by a city. Some of them are, yes, but the ones I'm particularly have in mind were the Dalen Hotel and the Hotel Union Øy. Again, forgive the pronunciation. But if you Google those two places just to see what they look like, you kind of understand the attraction. Very, very nice looking places, and it's not all about a glitz and glam. It's kind of more where it is. In the capital of Oslo, in Norway, is a very big city. It's not what I quite envisioned before I actually started learning about it, but they have museums there that go a long way back. I mean, the history that they represent, what they bring to you, brings to you from a whole nother age, the Norse age, the Viking. You can actually go and see the fantastic ships that these old explorers and travelers used to venture forth in, and when you look at them, and it's just, the detail on them still to this day that holds through is just fantastic. I gotta see this stuff with myself. Pictures are just not good enough for me. I'm sorry, there's some great pictures out there, but they just don't do it justice. I have to see it with my own eyes. It's like when you walk up and put your hand on something and it speaks the ages to you through it. Stiklestad Cultural Center. They have a lot to do with the history of the Viking Age, the Norse Age. There's many different historical centers all throughout Norway, as a matter of fact. The Three Swords Monument. Chances are you've seen the Three Swords Monument somewhere on the internet. Just great big three steel and concrete swords that just jut up out of the land. Looks very cool, very awesome. You gotta check that out. That's it for Norway though. I will get there in my lifetime, and I have sworn a vow never to cut my hair until I get to Norway. And even when even when I do, I still might not cut my hair. It might only be a trim. So if you want to see me get my hair cut, send me to Norway. That's the easiest way you're gonna get it done. Number 2, I know you guys have heard of this place. Everybody, you don't hear about disasters and not think of Chernobyl in Pripyat, Russia. I wanted to go to this place for a very long time. This is a disaster that happened back when I was only 6 years old. So just to kind of give you a quick rundown on it in case you're not familiar with it, when bad things happen on this planet to do with man-caused disasters, they give it a certain level event. Well, there's only 2 ever level 7 events for disasters on this planet. Chernobyl's one of them, Fukushima is the other. In 1986, the nuclear disaster occurred where they lost one of the reactors, lost control of one of the reactors, and it actually blew its top. If you haven't learned about it, do yourself a favor and check it out. There's actually 31 deaths in the initial, direct related deaths, and then thousands, hundreds of thousands of deaths afterwards because of the radiation and just bad stuff. I'm not going to go on about that. There's a million different documentaries that some great filmmakers have put a lot of hard work into producing. Go give them a watch. They're free on YouTube right here. Pripyat, which is the surrounding town where the employees of the plant lived, had to be evacuated pretty much overnight. But it wasn't until many hours until after the initial explosion occurred. Pripyat is somewhere that is to be explored. Many of YouTubers have gone there and explored. Like I said, there's a lot of documentaries out there doing the exploration. But again, it's something I must see with my own eyes. It's an experience I must do for myself. I can make a memory sitting on the couch watching a documentary on it, or I can make a memory being there, exploring Pripyat. Another good reason it would be to go there is actually to see firsthand the latest developments in building the new sarcophagus over the old plant. When they built it, it was built in a hurry because it had to be done quick, the original sarcophagus. What is a sarcophagus? It's built over the plant to help keep all the bad stuff in. Well, it's falling apart, it's wearing out, so they're building a new, huge thing, largest man-made dome structure or something like that. And I'd like to actually go there and see the developments on that, because you can never tell exactly how far along they are on the internet. You see it after it's happened, not while it's happening. But yeah, what else is there really to say about Chernobyl? It is a place where a big disaster happened and people can actually go and do public tours of it now, so don't worry, it's not like you're doing something you shouldn't be doing. I don't know if I'd want a public tour. I think I'd kind of want to explore on my own. That's the nature of how I explore. Enough about Chernobyl. Check it out. Must see. Number 3 on the top 5 places that I must see. It was kind of a hard one to narrow down to one site, otherwise this would be like the top 30 things I must see on planet Earth. Whoa. So I'll just kind of put them in a big group. I'll name the place. Keep in mind, this is all number 3. I'll name the place, a couple quick things about it to kind of give you an idea, and if it interests you, Google it, check it out. You never know, maybe it'll be one of your top 5 places. Egypt, the pyramids, the Sphinx, all that ancient mystery, and we can only speculate from this standpoint in the future of what was in the past. But I cannot, and I repeat, I ultimately cannot make my own personal judgment from what I have learned online as to my opinions about the place unless I can get there and see it for myself. To kind of take that feel of the place and to feel what it's like to actually be there. Now I know they don't let you climb the pyramids nowadays, but I still have seen pictures taken from atop of the Great Pyramids. That would be cool, but wouldn't want to damage anything, wouldn't want to get in any trouble, wouldn't want to make it a bad visit. Here's another one that some of you may have actually heard of. Guaranteed, if you're into ancient things, you'll at least have seen pictures of it. Pumapunka, Tiwanaku in Bolivia. It's a massive, massive temple complex. The ancient Incan civilization, so the Inca, believed that this is where the world was created. Some out of this world conspiracy theorists, the ancient aliens theory, believe there was a Stargate located on this location. Great big doorway, gateway. And not too far away actually from that is, and this is a hard one to say, so don't think I'm trying to say something else. Clear all dirty thoughts from your head, and I will say this. Sacsayhuaman. And if you say that real fast, it sounds like something else. But Sacsayhuaman is the historic capital of the Incan Empire. This was massive, it was huge. It was like, to say a large city back then is an understatement. And this is not just another pile of rocks. These are some pretty fancy, fancy builds. I mean, you can't even replicate this stuff nowadays. People there have tried to restore and make it look once like it was, but we just don't have that ability that we somehow had back then. And of course, what would all these ancient sites be if I did not include the Mayan temples? There's Belize, and there's areas surrounding those. Forgive me, I can't remember the names. Jessica and I were just looking at those last night because these are places that fascinate her. So if I ever was, say, given funding to go and start seeing these places, doing my own versions of documentaries or exploration there, my sister would have to come with me on that trip because she has dreamed about seeing these places. Number 4 on the list of must-see places to go and visit here on planet Earth. This one's a tricky one. The only way I can really explain why number 4 is so complicated is because it's not really a place, it's more of a thing. Have you heard of the Mississippi-Missouri River System? Now it's still used for transport and travel, but it's also used for kind of adventure and leisure. You're starting to hear more people taking adventures in their canoes, kayaks, stand-up paddleboards down the Missouri-Mississippi River System. And there's quite a bit to see and quite a bit of adventure to be had. I actually just watched a group of girls, group of women, called Source of Confidence. Give them a check out. They're on Facebook. You'll be able to find them through Google. Amazing, amazing adventure they just finished. I mean, they just recently, within the past couple weeks, finished. Now, where I got a lot of my inspiration to want to do this adventure myself, to check it out, is from this book right here. This is called Part-Time Superheroes, Full-Time Friends by Rodney Wellington. He's from Canada, Canadian, born and raised, Chatham, Ontario. If you want to check out the book itself, check out Crow Books. That's his publishing. This book will give you such an adventure just through reading, you won't be able to put it down. He has a second book as well called River Angels. You've probably seen me wearing the shirt. It's got the canoe paddle with the angel wings. That's his shirt. That's River Angels. Give this book a read though, and you'll understand exactly why I want to do the Missouri-Mississippi River system. Keep in mind, people have been using that river for travel, exploration, adventure for a very, very, very long time. I think it's time I had my own adventure on there. It's affording to do all this stuff. Keep in mind, as I'm going through this list, these are things I dream of doing, and I want to document it all. I want to bring you guys along, put you right in the seat beside me having these adventures, exploring these places in a fashion like no other filmmaker has been able to bring to you before. Just to finish off number 4, when you get finished, you're down south in Louisiana, Mississippi, New Orleans, you get to have the best party you could imagine. To finish it all off, travel, head east, or sorry, travel and head west over to New Mexico, Burning Man Festival. That's where that adventure would finish. Last place, because there's so many places I could list. Like I said before, this would be a top 30, a top 50 in no time. It'd be another half hour to an hour long video. I'm trying to keep it short because I just killed you guys with a 33-minute long video yesterday, which, by the way, I hope you enjoyed it. It's something a little special, something a little extra than the usual. So to keep it on track here, number 5, top places I must get to. Where is that number 1 place you always hear people say they'd like to go, or they're going when they win the lottery? I'm going to Disneyland. I'm going to Disney World. Well, yeah, those are 2 separate places. That's somewhere that it's not really for me, but more of a family thing. You see, growing up, we had some pretty rough times, some pretty harsh times. So the thought of taking a family trip to Disney World, it was never even a thought for us. We'd always see pictures of friends or other people's families going and doing it and thinking, that looks like a blast, you know, like, but it was never of, oh, I'd sure like to go and do that, or, you know, it was just something we knew that wasn't going to ever happen. But being that they're a list of impossible places, I'm throwing it out there. Yeah, I would love to take my sister Chewie and my mother to Disney World someday, or Disneyland, or the one where they just built Star Wars. Yeah, I'm not a big Disney fan, but I love Star Wars. And when I see through other people's videos the hourly marches of the stormtroopers going through, seeing all that stuff they're changing just to make Star Wars Disney, or Disney Star Wars, it would be very cool, you know, like our family, like I was saying, we never got to do that kind of thing. And I think documenting it, you'd see something special. You'd see genuine, real fun, real excitement. You'd probably see us break our smiling muscles because it just, yeah. It's a dream thing, you know. We can dream. Maybe someday. Imagine that. A picture of my mom and my sister standing with Mickey Mouse. That would be great. That'd be awesome. It'd be funny too. But, you know, that'd be just the coolest thing ever. So, yeah, I think this pretty much wraps up the top 5. Just a quick recap for you. Norway. Chernobyl and Pripyat. Various ancient sites around the world, including Egypt, Pumapunka, Sacsayhuaman, Mayan temples. Number 4, Mississippi, Missouri River system, to get to paddle and experience that myself. And number 5, Star Wars Disney. Thanks for watching, you guys. You guys are amazing. You're great. You're excellent. Thank you for tuning in to another lengthy daily random vlog. I'm trying to make sure you guys have something decent, something entertaining to watch today. By the way, I'm going to throw this in now, and I'm going to try and add it in the beginning of the... Oh boy, more editing fun. All the images you've seen on the green screen have been courtesy of Google Images. If I don't think there's any copyright violation with that. Everybody does it, so this is how I got the images you're seeing behind us. No, I did not actually go to these places and take all these pictures, but if you want to see me go to these places and take lots of cool pictures, better than anything you've seen so far, I promise and guarantee you that, go over to that Patreon of mine, pledge the smallest amount, pledge the toppest amount, the highest amount. It doesn't matter. I'm trying to get some funds going so we can really kick this channel up a notch. Thanks for all your support. Like I said before, you guys are amazing. You're the best. Stay tuned. More to come. Vlog over.